Hi guys, this is Sport News on Flip TV. I am Ademe Bukola Esther and here are the headlines. Rangers boss Gerrard thumbs up Aribo after draw against Motherwell. Dybala set to sign new Juventus contract. Pochettino responds to Messi's handshake snub after substitution against Lyon. He can become the new Drogba, raw on Nigeria's most expensive player. Paul Pogba dragged away by Michael Carrick as Manchester United stars taunts West Ham fans. It's wrong, Grammy soundness fumes over West Ham penalty decision in Manchester United wins. Now the news in details. Rangers manager Steven Gerrard has praised Joe Aribo for his impressive performance in Sunday's 1-1 win against Motherwell. Fashion Sakala put Rangers in front in the 19th minute with his first competitive goal for the club. However, they were unable to put the game to bed, and Kenny Wooleri's 66 minutes equalizer rescued a point for the visitors. Gerrard bemoans Rangers' woes in the final third, but he blamed it on Aribo for his overall display in the game. Juventus forward Paulo Dybala has reportedly come close to signing a new contract with the Turin club. The 27-year-old's current deal is set to expire this summer, triggering growing links to a departure from the Italian giants, but the two parties are now said to have agreed on terms. Dybala, who arrived from Palermo ahead on the 2015-2016 season, revealed that he was close to extending his stay last week, saying to reporters, "I think there will be a new meeting this week. The directors have changed, so we have started from the beginning. We hope to reach a happy conclusion. I hope there will be good news soon." Mauricio Pochettino has played down Lionel Messi's handshake snub during Paris Saint-Germain's 2-1 win over Lyon on Sunday night in Ligue 1. PSG kept up their 100% Ligue 1 record this season with a comeback victory at the Parc des Princes. However, with 15 minutes remaining in the game, Pochettino took off Messi, who did little to hide his frustration, refusing to shake hands with the ex-Spurs boss as he strode to the bench. There, Messi did little to hide his unhappiness. Speaking post-game, Pochettino insists his compatriot understood his decision. "I took the decision to take Leo off to protect him for possible injuries. We have important games coming up and we want to protect him. These are decisions that we make for the good of the team. Everyone knows we have great players. We have a very rich squad of 35 players. Then we have to make choices with 11 who must start, and then we have to make decisions during the games." The Ivory Coast legend was one of the best strikers in the world during his playing career, and Rob believes Nigerian Golden Boy has the quality to attain the same heights. Super Eagles coach Gennett Rowe has said that Victor Osimhen has what it takes to become African new DJ Drogba. Drogba was one of the finest strikers to come out from Africa. The former Ivory Coast international terrorized Premier League defenses with his power, scoring 105 goals in his two spells for Chelsea. While Drogba is now retired, Rob believes Osimhen has the quality to follow in the footsteps of the former Olympic Marseille forward. The Nigerian international is currently with Napoli, whom he joined for a club and an African record fee of €81.3 million last summer. Although he has had stop-start progress since his arrival, his quality has never been in doubt, and Rob believes his star striker could be one of the best ever. "I think Osimhen has what it takes to become a great striker, one of the best ever," he said, but he still has to grow. The Red Devils came from a goal down to win 2-1 against the Hammers, with Jesse Lingard, who spent the second half of last season on loan in East London, netting an 89-minute winner before Mark Noble missed a stoppage time penalty. United's players celebrated wildly at full-time after securing all 3 points, and as Pogba and some of his teammates made their way down the tunnel afterward, they were targeted by abuse. A clip on social media shows Pogba being screamed and shouted at, but the Frenchman keeps his cool and doesn't utter a word, keeping his mouth wide open as the Western fans tell him to shut it. Things did threaten to get a little out of control, though, and coach Garrick, who came through the West Ham academy, stepped in and pulled Pogba away, ushering him to the changing room. With the game in injury time, the Hammers were awarded a penalty for a handball by Luke Shaw, and instead of any West Ham player stepping up to take the spot kick, Noble came off the bench to do the honors. The 34-year-old hasn't even warmed up and had his effort saved by David De Gea, as United came away with all 3 points in dramatic circumstances. Earlier in the game, Said Barama had put West Ham 1-0 up before Cristiano Ronaldo equalizer, and United got their eventual winner through a Jesse Lingard stunner late on. Lingard came off the bench in East London and coiled in a superb goal in the 89th minute to give his side a 2-1 victory, a win which was also thanks to a stoppage time penalty save from David De Gea. The 28-year-old spent the second half of last season on loan at West Ham, scoring 9 goals in 16 appearances in a fantastic spell at the club, which reignited his floundering career. As such, he chose not to celebrate excessively, despite the satisfying goal which helped make up for his error, which cost the Red Devils their Champions League defeat to Young Boys earlier in the week. In the first half at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the hosts were comfortably the better side, but at the break, Blues boss Thomas Tuchel reacted and replaced Mason Mount with Conte. The French World Cup winner made up a midfield three alongside Mateo Kovacic and Jorginho, with his high-energy display and protection of the defense, allowing wing-backs Marcos Alonso and Cesar Azpilicueta to fly forward and help the attack. Speaking on Match of the Day, Shearer hailed Conte for his game-changing 45-minute appearance, as well as Tuchel for making the substitution and tactical change. He brought an energy to that Chelsea team that was missing in the first half, and well done to Tuchel for spotting that at halftime and changing it, said Shearer. They were just okay. They weren't quite at it in the first half, but the second half, it was men against boys. It should have been 6 or 7. What Conte did was, he enabled Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso to get much further up the park. Tottenham really couldn't cope with the energy he brought into the team. He gave a little bit of protection. It wasn't all about him sitting in front of that back four. He offered them something going forward because he got the goal as well. Those two, Azpilicueta and Alonso, I thought were superb. There were so many impressive performances from the Chelsea team, but Conte's performance was the main difference. He there just in case they lose the ball. They could press a lot higher because of what he gave them. Tuchel changed it at halftime and it worked perfectly. Now, the Premier League result over the weekend. We have Brighton 2, Leicester 1, West Ham 1, Man United 2, Wolves 0, Brentford 2, Tottenham 0, Chelsea 3, Burnley 0, Arsenal 1, Liverpool 3, Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 0, Southampton 0, Norwich 1, Watford 3, Aston Villa 3, Everton 0, Newcastle 1, Leeds 1. This is where we are going to draw the curtain. Thank you for watching. Till we meet next time, please be safe.